Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new moon in Sagittarius Feng Shui. This is going to be so much fun because we are headed toward year-end awesomeness. And so if you're watching this on a day after Wednesday, the 24th, let me get that right, 23rd, sorry. If you're watching this after Wednesday, the 23rd, consider this your year-end Feng Shui and keep on watching because there's going to be so much that you can do that can help you to prepare for the end of the year and the start of an incredible new year ahead, which is what this is all about. I love the new year vibes and we are really getting into them. Also, happy holidays to everyone who celebrates because this is going to be a wonderful, rejuvenating Sagittarius new moon to kick off holidays in the US. And if you're celebrating any other holidays all around the world, there's so much beauty, so much passion, so much energy in this new moon. And I hope that you love all of the feng shui, all of the projects and shifts that you can make. And also, big one, we are starting the feng shui decluttering video class, which is totally free. It's the kickoff to the Catalyst Camp, which is starting its 9th year. It's starting its 9th year. That's so crazy. It's going to be linked below the free feng shui video class of decluttering. And this is not just about clearing clutter, like physical clutter, like the stuff in your drawers, the stuff in your closets. We're going to do that as well. But it's also a really powerful, fresh start energy cleanse. And to be honest, guys, like some of the biggest shifts that you can make that I have seen have to do with not just kind of working on mind, body, spirit, which is incredible, but working on the energetics of your space and in turn your own energies, because this is where you expand. And there's so much expansion in the air. So below you can find that free feng shui decluttering video class. And I hope that you love it all. Let me know what happens when you do it because it's so fun and really powerful methods. Now, as we talk about this year-end feng shui, one of the fabulous things that's happening in the same day as this new moon is that Jupiter is turning direct. So Jupiter has been retrograde, which really means just sort of slowed down from our perspective. But when Jupiter turns direct in Pisces, we have magnetic momentum to end the year on the highest note. And so in addition to the Sagittarius new moon, which is insanely energizing, this is super powerful. So I just want to make sure I have it all. Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury are kind of coming together in harmony with this new moon to bring super productivity. So Jupiter is expansive. Everything it touches gets bigger. Everything good gets bigger. Everything great expands. So we've got Jupiter that's expanding everything good, kind of like expanding your own magic wand. I believe you're a magic wand and you make amazing magical things happen in your life every day, no matter what the astrology. But now we have this supercharging theme, this energy, this heating up of things. And Venus, which is love and beauty and passion, and also so much abundance and money, all lighting up, along with Mercury, which is your communication, how you manifest through your communication. So all of the things to be so much more crystal clear in terms of how you make life happen. And as with all things, no matter what's happening in the sky, it's about how you use every moment of every day, no matter what the astrology is. So my big note, I don't want to say a challenge to you because it's all very personal, is to imagine bigger, imagine more creative, imagine more self-expressed, imagine what life is going to be like when everything is working out for you in the most amazing ways, where everything you touch turns to gold, where you're just really on fire. We've all had those days where you get the right parking spot, everything falls into place, things are always working out. And you think to yourself, why can't I have that day more of the time or all the time? Well, all the time is a little extreme because all of the challenges we have in life help us to grow. But more of the time is what's going to really be the propeller for this whole next level of creativity and abundance and all of the things. And that's what 2023 is about. I can't wait to do the 2023 Feng Shui with you guys. It is going to be incredible. So much good stuff. Now, I talked in the last video when I talked about Mars retrograde and how restorative and rejuvenating it is about really selecting and curating the thought processes, the belief systems, the group agreements that you want to bring into your life. If you take on the group agreements of people around you that say, life is limited, this is hard, it's going to be so difficult, the odds are against you, any of these things, this, this time is like this, there's too much chaos, blah, 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 blah. All that noise will tell you there's no use in thinking bigger. There's no use in looking farther. I should just be happy for whatever I can get. And yes, we should all be happy for everything that we have, but there's no reason to shrink your life smaller, and to be less strong than you can be. You want to be stronger. You want to be more vibrant. You want to be more self-expressed, more creative, all of those things. And this is key right now, is choice. What am I listening to? What am I talking about? And all of this is going to play a big role in what you manifest, not just because you have to be positive all the time. I'm not talking about being positive all the time. I am talking about having your eye on what you truly want and making that bolder and brighter and bigger. And as we get into the new year and all the new things in the new year, this is going to be so important, this sense of self-determinism. For those of you who don't know, this entire Feng Shui method is unlike anything else in the world. I teach it in the School of Intention, which is linked below for you as well if you want to get details on the professional training program. And the whole method is based on infinite possibility. Everything is possible. Creative awakening, because that's how you manifest, and your intention. And as we talk about new moons, it's always about intention. It's always about what you want. What do you want to do? What do you want to create? And so if you're aiming low and saying, well, I'll take what I can get, well, I'll do this, then that's what you're going to get. And you're not going to have a lot of motivation because it's not very motivating to kind of just go for something that's easy or go for something that's not exciting. If you set your sights high, even if you don't get to the top of the mountain right now, you will get higher and you will feel better and you will be more motivated. And all of these forces that we talked about, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, all of this creative expansion and expansion in all ways will become more evident to you because you're going to be in that process of excitement and anticipation and knowing that things are working out for you. That famous Abraham Hicks affirmation, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. I've been saying this a lot throughout this year in these videos and all over the place because it is so true that when you believe, even if you don't believe it right now, if you start saying it and just feeling into it a little bit. What is it like when everything's working out for me? What is it like when everything is incredible? If you can get into that space, you will see more things working out for you. You will see all the intuition and all of the inner guidance that bubbles up. And Sagittarius is a fire sign. This is a sign of passion. This is a sign of exuberance. This is a sign of excitement. And when we have a Sagittarius new moon, it's wonderful because it always happens around the holidays. So lots of celebration, lots of things to be grateful for, but also so much to be psyched about creating. And this is where your determinism always comes into play. You get to choose. And so one of the first aspects of this new moon and just getting ready for the new year in general is this idea of knowing how worthy and deserving you are of great things. you are worthy and deserving of great things. And you can see that in your environment. So if you have some low self-worth items, like I just went through my drawers and I was like, why do I have all these socks that still have holes in them and they're not repaired? They're just sitting there. I could fix a lot of them. So I just pulled them all out and got them all together. And I was like, okay, these need to be fixed. These are beyond repair. I can use them for something else. Go through your house and see if you have any of these, we'll say, worn out, broken, things that need a little bit of TLC, and maybe you repair them and fix them or upcycle them. Maybe you have to get rid of them, but it's clearing away all that stuff of settling. This is not a time of settling. This is a time beyond all times of sitting in the driver's seat and saying, no, we're going to go here. This is what we're going to do. We're not going to settle and just sit here. We have the wheel and we can steer in different directions. So where do you want to go? And you want to get rid of all that stuff that holds you back and tells you you have to stay in one place. You do not have to stay in one place in any way. And so by rooting this stuff out, you are eliminating that energy of settling. Same thing for how you treat your home. How do you treat your home? Do you treat your home in a way where, you're not your dream home, kind of complaining about things, not that excited about everything? It happens. It happens to the best of us. And so if that's where you're at right now, say, no, I'm going to treat my home in a new way. I'm going to take pride in my environment. I'm not doing all this cleaning and clearing and everything because it's my chores. I'm doing it because I deserve to have a great environment. I deserve to feel good in my house. This is a big shift, and the energy really does make a difference. And you might not know why things accumulated. You might not know why things built up. I talk about this a lot in the Catalyst Camp to start the year, this huge decluttering, massive creativity camp that starts the year, decluttering your home and your whole life. And what we talk about is this idea that you don't need to know why the clutter piled up or the stuff that needs to be fixed or anything else. All you need to know is that you can change it now, and you will discover why in the process. A lot of times we get so hung up on, why did this happen? Why did this happen? Why did this happen? And you can be thinking, why did this happen for months and nothing changes? Or you can say, okay, I'm not sure why this is happening. Let me deal with this right now. Let me get it on the right path. And along the way, I'm going to start to understand more of what happened to get me to this place. You will learn in the process. But don't stop yourself waiting and wondering why. Just go. This is a very yes new moon, yes end of the year, saying yes to the things you've wanted to do, saying yes to the path that you want to take, saying yes to the dreams that you have, saying yes to the celebrations, and yes to you, worthy and deserving you. And of course, because this is full of so much fire energy, the fire energy is that of cleansing fire. So again, clearing away, letting go, creating a fresh start for everything. This is so powerful. So you can do things like burning candles every day. And as you burn your candle, imagine that the candle is cleansing the space of energies that do not belong. You can do some deep house cleaning. You know how I love house cleaning. Deep house cleaning with a sense of passion, not a sense of dread, bringing all that fire into the space. Yes, burning incense every day, phenomenal. This energy of, I am in charge of my space and I'm going to use what I have. I'm going to use these cleansing tools to make changes. One thing you could do if you don't have incense and you do have cinnamon sticks in the pantry is that you can actually burn cinnamon sticks as incense, just one stick. And you can put something underneath it, carry it around your house, open some windows to refresh the space. Someone asked what my favorite incense is, and do I have it in front of me? I used to have it here. I don't have it in front of me, but it's a rose incense. So many people ask me for references and recommendations that I'm pulling together an Amazon like store of all of the things. So you'll have all of my references and recommendations across every single platform and every single thing. Meaning you will have like all the incense, all the things that I use in every way from top to bottom in all areas of your home. So I will get that for you. But I love this rose incense that's actually twisted up. It's like little twisted herbal incense and it's full of rose petals. It's so incredible. And I wish I had it in front of me. I usually do, but I think I made some videos of it. And so I have it someplace else. I haven't burned it in probably a few weeks. So that is something that's coming. So you all have resources. Now, another thing that you can do that I think is really powerful with cinnamon, and I have a whole video on cinnamon on the YouTube channel. I have two actually that are really popular. And cinnamon is great for wealth, abundance, and strengthening your home. So you can actually walk around with a tiny bit of cinnamon in your palm and just take little pinches and put them in the corners of every room like dust. So such a little amount that you can't really even see it, but it's about the energy. It's about putting that energy there and lighting things up, like really bringing in some fiery energy and magnetism. So another big aspect of this moon, which I cannot overstate, is the idea of starting to organize your life in ways so that things are easier for you. If you want to make big gains, if you want to really move things forward in bigger ways, it's so important to have a sense that everything is organized so that you can expand. So you're not like, oh no, wait, what do I do with this money? Or what do I do with this? Or how do I navigate this? How do I do that? Being on top of everything in your life is a practice. And you might not be there right now, and that's okay. You can make a list of all the things that you need to organize in order to feel like you are on top of things. For instance, something that a lot of people who have their own business can do is organize a new accounting system for all of the things you have to do in your business. Having a really strong system in place can help you to expand with so much more ease. Having a system in your kitchen when you're cooking can help you to cook with so much more ease. If you have to keep looking for everything that you're using, that you use all the time, you get hung up, you get held back. Anything, your workout equipment, all this stuff, anything that you organize will help you to use it more efficiently. This will change so much for you. And so, final thing for this new moon that I think is so important is that normally we set lots of intentions, and you can set some intentions for this new moon for the month ahead from now until, almost the end of the year. Feel free to do that. One of the things that I like to do when we get close to the end of the year is make a list. I have mine somewhere. Where is my list of unfinished projects? I have my list under in this pile, my list of unfinished projects, and I go through it every day and start circling new things I'm going to do. So here's what I do. Grab a piece of paper or a few pieces of paper if you'd like, and write out all the projects in different aspects of your life that you want to finish by the end of the year. So it might be little things to organize, chores and admin for your life that you need to do. It might be shopping for gifts that you need to do, whatever else, like all of the things for work, every aspect of your life and every aspect of your home. These things that you want to finish by the end of the year. You could make a list that's a mile long for things you want to finish for the year ahead, but just till the end of the year, and circle your biggest priorities. These are the things that I am definitely going to get done. Now you have focus. Work on those projects. If you finish them all, go back to your list and pick some more and finish those as well. You can finish the rest in January, but it's so helpful to have like more of a clean slate. I have a whole video coming tomorrow on the power of really tackling unfinished projects and all of the benefits of doing that. So stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do consider subscribing. I'm so close to getting to 30,000, which would be so great. 30,000 people in this group would be so awesome. And I'm setting my sights on a really big number for next year because so many of you have made so many big changes in your home and your life watching these videos that I feel called to do everything I can to expand it further. So in every way that you can, like, subscribe, share, all of the things really makes a big difference. I appreciate you guys so much helping to get the work out into the world. And again, please don't forget to sign up below for the free Feng Shui decluttering video class. I can't wait till it starts. It's about an hour of Feng Shui. There's resources, there's all kinds of stuff. I think you're going to love it. And it is down there linked for you. It's going to start soon. So you can sign up now and get it the moment it arrives. And if you have questions, comments, anything you need, please feel free to leave it below. I am so glad that you've been decluttering and organizing every day. That's amazing because of the videos. That makes me so happy. And thank you all for all of your feedback and all of the things. I learned so much from you. You're so inspiring. I'm wishing you the happiest holidays, the best new moon this week, and it's lots and lots and lots more to come. Bye, everyone. Mwah.